Good morning, everyone. I'm your host, Suchi, and welcome to AI Minute Mondays. Today, we are going to talk about something that's very important to all of us: sleep. We all know how important it is to get a good night's rest. But what happens when we bring AI into this equation? We are seeing more and more AI based sleep systems come into the market. And what these do is they do not only monitor your sleep, but they actively optimize it. From analyzing patterns to identifying disruptions, as well as changing your whole environment, these AI based sleep systems are basically redefining how you sleep. So it's more like having a personal sleep scientist work quietly in the background while you get your full night's rest. So, joining me today to help unpack this topic is Vinaya Kansal. She is the co founder at Naptick, and she's going to share some insights with us. So, Vinaya, handing it over to you. If you can share a little bit of background for our viewers before we begin, that'll be great. Thank you.
Thank you, Suchi. Thanks a lot. And I'm really happy to be in this AI 1 minute and talking about sleep. Like you mentioned, right? I'm the co-founder of Naptick. My background has been in engineering. I've been an engineering leader for multiple decades across Microsoft, Zonar, Notsdom. So I've done a lot of the things and I've built tech at scale. For me, sleep has been a personal. So the journey started personally for me. So basically, I've struggled with sleep. I've been frustrated. I've got aura. I've got multiple watches. They tell me you have a problem, and they give me some insights. Okay, you should do this, but nobody has told me every day, please do this, so that it's like I needed somebody who can coach me and guide me. And that's where I thought of Naptic, right? So basically, Naptic is an AI sleep and recovery system. So it's a smart bedside device which will have sleep intelligence behind you. We will learn with you. We will learn every day how you do, looking at all the data, what we have. We'll have some sensors, and then we'll just make your next day better, basically. So that's kind of the idea of Naptech.
Thank you, Vinaya, for sharing that. So it's a super exciting journey that you're on, especially for us women as we grow older.
Yeah,
Sleep becomes a major disruption.
absolutely.
Um,
Mhm.
so, coming to our topic, AI-based sleep systems, right? Can you share a little bit about why exactly do we need AI in this, and where is it that can have the greatest impact with these AI-based sleep systems?
Sure. I think, like we all know, and you also said, right, we have a lot of systems which track, like we have the auras, the Whoop, the garments, and the watches, which, track a lot of sleep. And then every day you get a sleep score, right? And so it'll tell you how your sleep was previous night. And it will tell you in the morning. So I take it as a lagging indicator, like how we talk about, right? So you're knowing after the fact versus I would like to know before the fact kind of thing, right? So, and that is what we want Naptic to be. Naptic to be the leading indicator. We want to tell you before you go to sleep, how can we predict that your sleep is going to be better? And that's where AI is very important, right? What we want you to do, like just imagine, like you have a very tiring day, you have back-to-back meetings, you are drinking tons of caffeine, and you are very stressed because either the meeting's not going well or you have a very big meeting next day which you have to prep for, right? Your mind is swirling with
Yeah.
thoughts kind of thing, right? Think about it. You come and you say, hey, Naptic, I'm ready to sleep. And that kind of sets it in motion, right? Our bedside device should be, we have sensors which will read your room. So we'll know whether you have the right temperature, the humidity, the air quality, the light, noise. And then the personal intelligence systems kicks in. We have multiple machine learning tools. We work on large models which cross validate each other's outcomes. We also have a doctor in place who validates some of our answers. And so we take all these data, we take the wearable data, we take the behavioral pattern, like in the high caffeine stress. But instead of just showing you a bad score that, oh, we predict that it will be bad, we want the AI to add this thing. So we will integrate with your home systems. We will say, okay, turn the, like as you say, come get it ready. So we will change your lighting. We'll create a calming soundscape kicks in. AI, you can talk to the AI coach, and we will like get the signals out of that when you like talk to AI about your stress. It guides you to breathing exercise. We will have a pre-sleep routine. So we will get you the thing. The most important thing before you sleep is to get your heart rate down. Then we have the sleep routine where you have the white noise which calms you then. And then in the night we will also regulate your environment based on what you need. And then you have your wake up routine where we will gently wake you up. So this all we need AI to work in your background for you. So every morning we compare what happened. So that's the closed loop. We sense, we predict, we intervene, we learn. We keep doing that between day 1, day 30, day 90. We will know you and we'll make your sleep better.
Thank you, Vinaya. That sounds super exciting. I, for one, am definitely looking forward to a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
So thank you for making that possible.
Mhm.
But like you mentioned, these AI-based sleep systems, they need a lot of personal data,
Yeah.
right? They need to know all about you. They need to have deep insights into your work, your pattern, your biometrics, and all of this kind of data, right? So how do we balance the benefits of the AI-driven sleep optimization with the need to protect this sensitive data? So, do you see any kind of a trade-off? Like, where does my data go? The data that I provide to this AI-based sleep system, how can I be sure that it is safe, that it's, not getting leaked out and things like that?
No, no, that's a very, very, very valid and very important question because, sleep is a very personal thing. And unfortunately, right now, is there everywhere. It's in the bedroom, it's everywhere, right? But when it comes to sleep and the privacy of the room, the bar is very high, right? So we follow like three basic principles, right? Minimal data, maximum insight. What we want is we want to only collect sleep data. Like we are not collecting your location, we're not collecting anything IP, we're not doing any surveillance for you, right?
Hmm.
We only extract the behavioral signals basically from your conversations. We have the sensors which tell you the room, this thing, and we apply very strict data lifecycle policies, right? Like video recordings are deleted unless you want them, right? And we're using distributed intelligence, right? So we're not using one AI, one model or something. So it's a prediction engine uses multiple models, and there's no single provider which will have all your data because
Hmm.
we are validating it across different this thing. So your variable is separate, your sensor system is separate, and your the models are working on it. So it like we've have built privacy as an architecture
Hmm.
and total transparency, right? It's not a black box. What
Yeah.
we gain, we'll show you the data. You can delete it, you can keep it. We want to build trust nightly
Hmm.
with outcomes, but like we are totally okay because we will just be taking the signals and using that for outcomes, and we can delete the data. That's totally on the user, basically.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing that
Mhm.
and for coming on the show and bringing all the sleep insights. So, definitely, to summarize, we have AI-based sleep systems just like Naptick, which can help improve your quality of sleep. And you get a good night's sleep, you'll obviously be far more rested and better focused for the next day and for the whole period.
Mhm.
But we also have to keep in mind our privacy settings. And like you mentioned, systems like Naptic are giving you the option. It's not like a black box. You know exactly how much of your data is collected. You're collecting minimal data and you're keeping it across different systems so that you do not have one system which has all of your information.
Yeah.
And so thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Lovely having you on the show, Vinaya.
No,
And
thank you. I'm
wishing.
hoping, I solve my problem and I solve a lot of people's, especially like you said, the women, right? Like, happy to be being there and helping to solve these problems. Yeah.
Thank you, and wishing NAFTA huge success.
Okay.
Thank you once again.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you so much, Vijay. Thanks a lot.